Hey guys, so I want to make an honest comparison between the LG G5 versus the Galaxy S7 Edge, and the reason I want to make this video is because I've been getting a lot of messages from people and they cannot decide which phone they should buy, based on just speed test videos and camera comparisons. So they just want to know my own personal experience with these two phones. So I bought these two phones with my own money out of my own pocket. So I'm gonna be delivering my honest, truthful comparison. Okay, so basically pros and cons of each phones. So let's start off with the S7 Edge. Why I think the Galaxy S7 Edge will be a better phone compared to the LG G5. So starting off from the reason number one, which is the build quality. Now the build quality of the Galaxy S7 Edge, it has a glass and metal side, so it feels much more premium compared to the G5. And if you guys don't know, there's like a controversy going on that G5 is actually using a paint on the back, and it's not a true metal phone. Okay, so for example, if we compare it with something like Huawei Mate 8, so you can see Mate 8 is using a full aluminum body. It feels really great in hand, feels like something premium you are holding. So while the G5 is using a paint which gives you a plasticky feeling, so you're paying above $600 for a phone and you're basically still getting a plasticky feeling when you hold it. So compared to the S7 Edge, the Galaxy S7 Edge is much more premium, much more attractive when you hold it in hand, and basically it's overall a much better phone when it comes to build quality. Reason number two is related to camera. Now the camera on the S7 Edge is coming with f1.7 aperture size, so it overall produces much more better low light shots compared to G5, at least based on my test, when I did the camera test comparison. I'm not saying that G5 is having a bad camera, but the S7 Edge is just better. Okay, it is so better when it comes to autofocus. It's like the most best 4K camera phone you can buy at this moment. The videos, they look so amazing, and I'm just loving it, and it's better than the G5. Next is having a better and bigger battery. Now this is just related to the Galaxy S7 Edge. I know the normal S7 is going to have the same kind of battery performance as the LG G5 has, but the S7 Edge comes with a 3600 milliamp hours of battery, and that will give you a much more battery life, a better screen on time, so you're gonna have a more enjoyable gaming experience or movies, whatever you want to use. So overall the Galaxy S7 Edge has a much better battery life compared to the LG G5. Another thing that I like on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is that it has a much better display compared to G5. Now, don't get me wrong, G5 has this Quad HD display, 5.3 inch, you get really nice colors and all that, but it's not a brighter display, okay? So it's not as bright as the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge that comes with the Super AMOLED display. And you may not notice that much in indoors, but it is much more visible when it comes to outdoor. And I also like the always on mode, the Super AMOLED displays. The S7 Edge has a much better always on mode. You can see easily your time and date even when you are outdoor, while the LG G5 has a really dim always on mode, so it's kind of hard to see what kind of notification or what kind of time or the day is. So yeah, overall display is better on the S7 Edge. The next reason is that you're getting a waterproof phone. It doesn't matter if you get the S7 or the S7 Edge, both of these two models are waterproof. So they are, a lot of YouTubers have tested out their waterproofing capabilities. I personally tested out in a freezer for like 4 hours, and I gotta say this thing survives everything. I have never seen a video where I saw the Galaxy S7 or the S7 Edge getting destroyed by water. So this thing is a beast, and I think the LG, they have to make like a waterproof phone. They have never made a flagship waterproof phone. You can see G3, G4, G2, all those phones are non-waterproof, and also the G5 is also a non-waterproof phone. I did the waterproof test on this one, which I think that you should not try at home for 2 minutes, but I'm pretty sure that if I had it if I had this phone in water for like 5 minutes, it would have problems, you know, especially related to microphone and the speaker. So yeah, the Galaxy S7 Edge definitely has a big advantage of it being waterproof compared to the G5. Okay, so final reason, which is I think one of the most important reason why I think the Samsung flagship phones are better than the LG phone, is that it has a much better popularity and a better resale. Now, if you buy an LG phone, like if you buy the LG G5 right now and you go and sell it about like after 1 year, and you will notice that the value of this phone will go down like crazy. I mean, I don't know where I live. The LG phones, they are not that popular. Samsung phones, they are really popular. We do have Apple iPhones, they are really popular, but LG phones, they are not that much popular, so you're gonna have problem in terms of reselling. And the S7 Edge, on the other hand, will provide you a much better resale value if you you know, keep it without any scratches and have a screen protector or have a nice case on it. You can get so much value out of it. I mean, let's say the Galaxy S8 comes out and you want to upgrade, so you can sell your Galaxy S7 Edge and then you can buy the S8, and that will be a much better value compared to what you get with the G5. Okay, so let's talk about what I like on the LG G5. Now, the G5, first of all, does have a IR blaster on the top, which is something that Samsung used to have and now they don't. So IR blaster, it's a good thing. You can use it to control your TV, your air conditioner. So I think definitely IR blaster is a nice thing to have, which I don't know why they dropped it. So IR blaster, number one reason. The next reason why I like the LG G5 is that it has a comfortable fingerprint sensor. Now, you don't have to move your finger on the home button, or you have to wake it up like this. So it's gonna take some time. You know, if your phone is locked like this, you try to put your finger like this, it's not gonna read unless you wake this phone up. Well, on the G5, you don't have to wake it up. You just have to you know, hold your finger like this, and boom, you're in. And that is really time saving, and that is something that I really like on the G5 and also on my Nexus 6P and on my Huawei Mate 8. Next is that the LG G5 is coming with a USB Type-C, which is really great because you don't have to worry about, you know, connecting this in a right way, so it can work in both directions, you know. Type-C, this is something that you will see inside maybe with the Note 6, who knows. So it has USB Type-C, and also the thing that I have noticed after using these two phones is that the LG G5 actually has a louder speaker and a better microphone compared to the S7 Edge. Now, that is something that I have noticed. I don't have any accurate readings or anything like that. So, but yeah, that's something that I have noticed after, you know, maybe because I've done a lot of water tests on my S7 Edge. That's why its sound is now a little bit low. But yeah, I mean, the LG G5 definitely has a louder speaker based on what I have seen. Alright, so next reason is related to camera. Now, front camera of the LG G5 is better than the Galaxy S7 Edge, and I have to admit that because I take selfies a lot. So the problem with the S7 Edge that I have seen is that it has a weird beauty mode, and the pictures, the selfies, they just don't look natural, okay? Compared to phones like the Nexus 6P, the LG G5, they produce some really great results. And you can also touch to focus, which is something that, again, is a really great thing. You can't do that. You touch, and it's just gonna capture photo, and if you don't have that capture thing, it's not gonna do anything. So I personally like the G5 front camera more compared to the S7 Edge. Okay, so next reason is also related to camera, which is that you can take much better wide angle pictures. Now, this is something that at first I thought that's not gonna be a big deal for me, but after using it, I mean, it is really good. You can take some really great shots with this mode, and I think it is something that the G5 has as an upper hand. And you can see that you do get the 8 megapixel camera sensor separate camera sensor alongside with the main camera sensor so that you can capture great wide angle pictures, and that is something that we might see with the iPhone 7 also. So yeah, I really enjoyed this feature on my G5. Okay, so the last and the final reason why I like the LG G5 compared to the S7 Edge is the ability to remove the battery, of course, the being modular. So you can have any accessories. You know, LG is giving their LG Friends accessories. So you get some camera related accessories, you get some hi-fi audio, something like that. I mean, I'm not planning to use those, but I know a lot of people will enjoy using this stuff. You know, it's kind of a revolutionary. Maybe we might see like a modular phone from Samsung also in the future. So, and again, how important this modular design is, it just depends on you. Okay, based on my usage, I think I enjoyed it. I think this is something that I have to admire on my LG G5 for being different. But again, all the features or all the reason that I have stated in this video is based on my honest experience, my usage of both phones. So I'm pretty sure that this video will help you out in making the final decision, and all the reasons, you have to take a look at them and you have to decide for yourself. Okay, so again, it depends on you. This video is for information purposes. I'm not forcing you to buy these phones. It's just I have explained my experience. I really hope that this video should help you out in making the final decision. So again, if you like this video and if you want me to make some more honest comparisons, please comment below and I will definitely going to make that for you guys. This is something that I'm trying out as a new thing, you know. I can compare them specs wise, but this is something that people are more interested in. So yeah, that was my comparison, my experience with these two phones, honest comparison. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.